I was actually like, this looks good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. What the heck is this? I don't know. Cut to next scene. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. If you are new here, I talk about spirituality, astrology, life things, whatever's going on in my mind at the time. And today we're going to talk about the lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, which is happening on May 26th at 5 degrees. I'm pretty sure I should know this off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's 5 degrees. This eclipse is big. All eclipses are really big. And so today I wanted to go into a little bit more on what you can expect, what I'm intuitively bringing up for this, feeling into this, and I will give you a prompt at the end that you can work through on your own. I also don't really think you need to do much for the eclipse, so I'm going to share more about that. Grab your water, because moons, people, we need to hydrate. That's the message here. Grab your water, stick with me, and let's talk about this lunar eclipse. All right, everyone, we are here. Lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. First and foremost, we all know that we have eclipses. They happen all the time. That's something that's normal. It never changes. We always have eclipses. The signs in which they are in, they're what changes. And this time we have a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, what is it? Sagittarius, well, actually, go and check the video that I did, which was saying all things about Sagittarian energy. So go check that out if you're unsure. But essentially, Sagittarius is about our belief system. It's about what we believe. They are the truth seekers, the truth speakers, very philosophical. They kind of come at life at a more like, sometimes it's more of like the wanderer. Like when I picture a Sagittarius, I instantly picture this person who wants to go and learn through different cultures and see things through different eyes. And to me, that's like the highest version of a Sagittarius. There's somebody who learns through experience and then teaches all of that information. That's my take on Sag. But obviously there are parts of Sagittarius, like every single sign, where there is a higher version and a shadow side version. One of the most interesting things about this eclipse is the fact that we've kind of been playing with this energy for a while now because of our north and south node. If you guys don't know, the north and south node actually is so the north node is the direction in which we want to go in. It's slightly out of our comfort zone. Actually, it is out of our comfort zone, but our souls want to go there. The south node is all about a direction in which we've already been. We're comfortable there. We know that energy. And we all have a north and south node in our own charts, but collectively, I think it's every 18, 19 months, the north and south node, they move. We've been having the north node, which has been in Gemini, for a while now, and the south node, which has been in Sagittarius. So they're opposing one another. That's what makes the opposition is between the two signs. When we have our eclipse, this always happens on the nodal axis. So what is happening right now? My nose is so itchy. Why is there a spirit here? Spirit, I need to focus. Please leave my nose alone. We have a nodal axis. So on that nodal axis, that is where the eclipses happen. So we are literally having an eclipse on the south node of Sagittarius. What I just said before about Sagittarius being that one who's kind of like the truth setters, the seekers, the ones who like to travel far and kind of learn through that way. They're the teachers, they're philosophical. Sagittarius also rules our beliefs, spiritual knowledge, understanding. And our south node is saying we've already kind of like done a lot of this energy, and we need to move to more of a Gemini place. What I pick up from this is our north node wants us to become more curious, more open-minded, playful, seeing both sides, versus Sagittarius, which can get very stuck in black or white beliefs. We're being asked as a collective to move towards our north node, which will be where the new moon, the solar eclipse happens in Gemini. And what we're doing is we're moving away from this cemented belief system that Sagittarius can get stuck in and become a little bit more curious, more of that wanderer, and kind of implement both of them together to make this like very beautiful balance. But our eclipse is happening on the Sagittarius South Node. So basically that's saying that it's time to eclipse out the old stories. So the song that's been coming up for me, if you guys don't know, I get a lot of my messages through song, so go hit me up on Instagram over here and you can check out my reels. Shameless plug. When I was tuning in and saying like, oh, like what is this eclipse song that's coming through? The song by Trevor Hall, which is, should I sing it? I can't, I might get copyrighted. I'll link it below. But it's about letting the old story go. And essentially what that means is it's like we are literally being asked to let the old stories go. Old belief systems, all in which is outdated and is no longer working. It is being eclipsed from our life. If you don't know what an eclipse energetically means, essentially what it is this energy, things being taken, eclipsed out. We're taking it and we're eclipsing it. And almost this faded action that we become hands up, you take the wheel, universe, spirit, God, whatever you want to believe in. It's a faded time. It speeds things up. I see eclipses as almost like a quantum leap or a quantum jump. And of course you need to co-create with the universe. So I'll get into that in a second, but the eclipse is presenting this time to really like get ready to leap into a new direction, especially with Sagittarius. Look at this. See this? Must go this way. Sagittarius. So that's sort of what this energy is kind of how I'm intuitively interpreting it. We know that eclipses can bring up a lot of stuff. So it brings everything up. It shakes us up inside. It wants things to be released. And as fast as it gets released, something new comes in as well. So as I'm filming this, I've actually already released quite a few things in my life, and I haven't necessarily seen the return of what's gonna fill that space yet. But there comes a point where there's like, eclipse is gonna work, and you can like choose to work with the eclipse, or you can let the eclipse just do its thing on its own, which sometimes can come out a little bit harder, a little bit more challenging. But you have to know and trust that when something leaves, something new will come in. There is a greater plan at work when we're having the eclipse season. We entered eclipse season on May 11th, which was the new moon in Taurus. You can go back and watch my video on that I did. I'll link it up here or down below somewhere. What was going on for you then? What door opened? How did you feel? Start to explore those things. Taking all of what I just said in, I want you to know that with this eclipse, it's about dreaming bigger. Bigger, better. You might not even be able to see it yet, type of big. And the reason why I say this is because Sagittarius is blind optimism. They are the ones who can like, when in that like higher octave versus the like black or white, it's like, I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna shoot my arrow and I'm gonna go for it. And it's so brave, it's admirable, and it's the reason why they learn through experience, because they jump, they go forward with their dreams. They believe in themselves to do that. So there's an element to this eclipse of like, dream bigger than you ever have maybe ever. And I feel like this is backed up because we do have Jupiter in Pisces. Also, I'll link that below, that video I did. But Jupiter in Pisces is also about dreaming big, tapping into those spiritual visions, new beliefs, new stories you want to tell yourself, new ways of thinking, learning, being, doing, expressing, all of it. This is the time to do that. Yeah, there is a little bit here that's kind of, there's gonna be some stuff. There's gonna be a challenge, of course, there always is. And it doesn't mean it's gonna feel comfortable, But when you have that greater vision in your mind or in your body, wherever you feel into your manifestations, that becomes your anchor. You're not gonna stop because you know that that's for you. So I want you to keep that in mind this eclipse season. So we're gonna have this eclipse, which is in Sagittarius, and then we're going to have the new moon, which is in Gemini, solar eclipse. I need to double check the date. I'll put it on here somewhere when I find it. Basically, yeah, this is a kind of a bit of what this is. So what do I want you to think about? I want you to think about what stories am I letting go of? What beliefs no longer work for me anymore? And then I want you to think, what action would I have to take in order to show myself, this self, that I'm no longer living from that belief system anymore? So what is the beliefs that you're done with? And what action would you take to show yourself that you're no longer living in this belief system? I want you to take that action. And if you don't, universe gonna make you do it, okay? One of the other things I will just leave this with you. Fun fact, back in the day, a long time ago, eclipses are very sacred to astrologers, to, you know, the Mayans, like way back in the day when people actually like worked with this and it wasn't so westernized. Eclipses were a time where like you weren't really supposed to do anything, but there's also some fear around that. They were like scared of eclipses, and instead, let's switch our mind frame to being like, eclipses are gonna get me to where I wanna go, okay? Of course you have to take the action, right? But eclipses are gonna help me, even if it's uncomfortable, get to where I wanna go. And with that being said, it's up to you. You need to use your own discernment and intuition. If this is something that you feel like, you know, you want to, there's a bug right here, just real close. Use your own intuition. If you feel like, you know, you want to really amp up your letting things go and you want to like put that out into the universe, great, do that. If you're like, I am at a surrender here, universe, like you do your thing, I'm not gonna like have a big eclipse ceremony, that's good too. You get to choose, okay? It doesn't mean anything bad at all. Yeah, you do what you need to do for you, boo. Okay, and with that being said, I'm gonna just wrap all of this up here. If you want to learn more, I will be posting about this over on Bravely Beautiful brand. If you want to book a reading with me and get your chart read, I will link everything down below. I also have astro coaching. If you want to dive deeper into this, send me a message and we can set something up. So all the links are below. Happy eclipse season, everyone. Good times. We're quantum leaping, baby. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.